Hello everyone and welcome back to AmmoMart.com. A few videos ago, I held this up as a matter of looking at old style pistols from my foray into the cowboy action shooting and single action shooting. This is a Howdah pistol. My good friend from Buffalo Trading Company, Josh Carpenter, has kind of set me up with all of this kind of thing and given me a little bit of the background on why this pistol would have been used and who would have used it. Turns out that if you would be hunting in India off the back of an elephant and you had already fired a couple of the only rounds you had from your rifle, this would be your backup. Of course, 2 barrels, it can fire single ball or of course shot. What we've done to start the demonstration is load the pistol up with 62 caliber balls. Percussion cap fired, of course, and we use 70 grains of black powder. I have set up some ballistic gel here. This is not, of course, a terribly accurate gun, but it was designed for maximum firepower at extremely close range. So I'm going to see how it goes. Hopefully I won't miss, but if I do, try not to make too much fun of me. Here we go with the Howdah pistol. I must tell you, this thing looks freaking awesome. Gonna put some cap on. Number 11s, of course. Okay, so I'm going to lock my wrist, hunker down, and see exactly how this goes. Well, lots of flash and smoke. Not sure how we did, but we're gonna go find out. I'm gonna lay this down. Oh yeah. Looks like I was a bit high, so I'm gonna try to bring my point of aim down for the next one. The gel block, extremely close downrange, but still downrange, does have some pre-drilled holes in it from some testing and videos we did before, but does not actually have a projectile in it. So to preserve what we can see with it, the more we reuse the gel, it sort of cooks and, as you've noticed, turns kind of brown and yellow, and it makes it very difficult to see. So I'm real excited to shoot this for the first time, and without further ado, try to line this guy up. I heard something hit the backstop, so I'm thinking we got a decent shot. Oh yeah, penetrated right on through, and if you can see this part right here, it actually hit and grooved the top of the target stand. So absolutely lethal at close range without question. Oh yeah. So you can see part of the way in here is the patch that of course you would use when using black powder, wound it up in a tight little sort of like pencil line. And that guy actually penetrated about 4 inches of the gel block. So I got to tell you, even though old technology, I wouldn't want to be on the business end of it. To continue on with the demonstration of the Howdah, this time I've loaded the barrels with shot. Back in the day, you would have put a cardboard and then a vegetable fiber sort of wad in it to cushion the shot so it doesn't deform as much. And I've gotten all of this information from a good friend of mine, as I said, who's kind of a wealth of knowledge about all things firearms, regardless of the period of time in which they were used. So, once again, 70 grains of black powder, this time with some shot. And we're gonna see how things go against the ballistic gel. It does take a long period of time to load, and once the weapon's made safe, we'll talk about this sort of ramrod design so you can't lose it, but it is kind of cumbersome to use. So let me get down and we will try with the shot. Notice, much more violent reaction, as our ballistic gel can attest. Well, I might as well go ahead and pull it out since the ramrod was already knocked loose. As you can see, it sort of works on a hinge and a fold, and designed, of course, so you can't lose it. But as you can tell, it can be a little finicky to get back in, but interesting design. Oh yeah! I've reset the ballistic gel. It only penetrated to about 4 or 5 inches, but you can see how much of it stayed in the gel block from approximately 3 or 4 yards. Definitely not something that you would want to be on the business end of, and would probably take hunks of your person and leave it off behind you. Very, very impressive weapon. Lots of recoil and a serious man stopper at close range. So, to end today's video and the demonstration of the Howdah pistol, I have a target steel out about 15 yards or so, and I'm going to see if I can accurately get a shot off, offhand duelist style, I guess you would say, at the steel gong, and see if this is in any way accurate. There's my sight picture I want. Somewhat accurate. Not sure where it impacted because of the smoke, but it was sure fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed this video, and don't be afraid to like and subscribe.